This is new. So, I a few months ago, the the pastry chef had a vacation, and me and Mark were in, but mostly me. And his assistant is the most worthless piece of shit. He all he does is bitch, which is fine, but at least gets your job done. So, anyways, throughout the whole week, there was so many things. He got into fights with so many people. They wrote him up for it, and then when Chris came back, they had a meeting with him, telling him that how come Mark and Julia can do your job and like less time, and it takes you 8 hours, whatever. That weekend, um, on my prep list, the head baker lashed out a little, um, which is understandable. I just don't like it that he lashed out on me. And he didn't see all the good stuff. He didn't see all of the weight I try to pull, all the shit that I've never done and I was doing great because I'm not thawing serve. I'm not okay with just thawing shit. I'm a cook. I actually want to cook stuff. So he told me not to bake anything else other than the rolls because I undercooked the bread pudding. But I had so much going on that I'm okay with it just because I couldn't fix it because they pulled it away before I checked it. But I did put the wrong time, so it was my fault. Anyways, um, for weeks we've been just kind of fighting. He's doing little things, and yesterday he sent an email to sous chef and tell him. And apparently David was not supposed to show me the email, but if he's talking shit, you can tell me. And he said that, you know, I know you're pulling her away. I know you're you're pulling her, and she's not paying the attention that she used to pay attention to because you're pulling her away, and she's in her, and she gets distracted. And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I lost it. I mean, ever since the no baking thing, it broke my heart, and I cried, and he was my hero. How many times did I get in trouble for him? How many times would I hurry to try to help him? And he tried to apologize, but I'm so stubborn. And then this just did it because I lost it. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was like, "Do you honestly think I dick around the whole weekend?" And then he's like, "Yes, and it's not your fault. I think so because you missed stuff. You left this." And I was gonna walk away. He's like, "Don't walk away. Have a fucking conversation with me." And I was like, "Okay, I don't think you understand what we have to do. I didn't work on Saturday. I did all the stuff I do on usually through the whole weekend in one day, and you're upset." He's like, "Well, the tapioca was covered, but then you left the whisk inside, and I didn't think I had to write that in the list." And I was like, "Okay, it fell. Oh well." And then he's like, "See, that's what I'm talking about." And I was like, "Okay." And then he said that he had to serve old bread. It's like, "Hey, listen, at least I covered it. Mark left the bread on wrap Friday and Saturday, and I didn't have time." He's like, "You can't spend 15 more minutes." I'm like, "I can't do that because I'll get in trouble." I I'm doing my best. You have me working 3 different stations. I'm doing my best. I do bakery, pantry, and patient line on the weekends. I'm there for 12 hours. That is my schedule. And I can get everything done, but then he's he's nitpicking, and then I was like, "What did I do wrong?" He's like, "You didn't do anything wrong." I'm like, "Then why are you bitching?" Because when I told the executive, I was like, he's being a douchebag, and I don't need to feel like that, because he apparently thinks I don't do shit, If I don't do shit, then fucking you do it. Like, this is the only help you're gonna get. So you don't want Mark, and now you don't want me, which is part of my fault because I'm being a dick. Then fucking you do it. You know, pick all the roles. And he's like, well, you didn't have any roles. He's like, I'm not allowed to use the oven. He's like, well, that's just common sense or whatever. And I was like, hey, the banana bread was not in my prep list. He's like, I don't think I need to write everything down. I just can't, because he was my hero. We got in trouble so many times for the fucking gingerbread house and the salt castle and just all the good. God, I hope you fucking know how much it hurts that he was let down. I love how white people will be like, "Oh yeah, it's bullshit, but it's not your fault." I'm like, "Then whose fault is it? It has to be someone's fault." And the best part I haven't even said yet. And then he's like, "Well, I can tell, because how am I supposed to feel? You know, I saw all of this. I see all the stuff that you would have never missed." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I can't stay any longer, whatever." And then he's like, "Well, I'm let down, and I don't know how I'm supposed to feel." And all of this says is that either you don't have time, and I'm going based on what you used to tell me. And I'm like, that doesn't happen anymore. I'm in here for 4 hours. He's like, well, then that means that you don't care. And what I want to believe that it's because you don't have time. And then I was like, well, I already told Craig that I don't want to be here because nothing's ever good enough. And you don't understand all the shit that I have to do. I mean, you can't even do 4 hours all of the stuff that we do. You can't. You can't. You have not done that. And if I'm fucking up, they'll fucking retrain me, but that's not true. Fuck, I got a promotion. Fuck, I got a fucking recognition from the other department. Fuck, I'm getting better, but yet he's like, well, I can tell that you don't want to be here, and I can tell in your work. And I was just like, I laughed. I laughed and I was like, okay, Chris. And I walked away. He's like, yeah, walk away, walk away. Well, that was fun. So yeah, things you learn about work. And oh, and my phone had a stroke. I dropped it and it fell in some water, and now apparently my keyboard shut down. So I can't type anything at all. Like, not even text messages, not Facebook, not text message, not nothing. Not emails, nothing. Not Google search. Not YouTube search. I can't literally type anything. I'm just watching YouTube videos from my history. Which is okay right now, but. So I need a phone. I just want to say that I am a I'm a shitty adult. I can't keep any relationships. I can't keep relationships with my family. I can't keep relationships with like friends. I can't keep a relationship with boyfriends. I can't make my bills. I I don't even fucking open the mail. That's just a sign of fucking not maturity. I I don't have good priorities. All I want to do is just play Xbox or watch TV. I'm bad at a lot of things. I am. I'm a shitty adult, but I'm not. I am a. I am a fucking awesome worker, and I don't deserve to feel like this. I am fucking good. He can't say that. And I love that I care so much what he has to say. Because it's fucking Chris. And I was like, hey Sharon, you know, do you notice the difference between when the patients do that or okay, bye.